Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com, and I'm here today with my friend Kristina. Her channel is Star of May, and today we're going to be making no-bake cheesecakes in these cute little jars. And in a video to follow after that, Kristina's going to be doing some crafting because that's what you'll find on her channel, super cute stuff. And we're going to be making them all prepared for gifts. So let's get started. To make the cheesecake in a jar, you're going to need half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, and 1/3 a cup of melted butter. That's going to be used for the crust. We're going to be using 2 bricks, which are 8 ounces each, of cream cheese, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar, and 2 cups of whipping cream. Also, you could use heavy cream. That will be used for the top for the cheesecake part. And now we've got cherry filling and blueberry pie filling. You can use whichever kind of pie filling that you want for your cheesecake. We're going to be using a hand mixer for this one. And we're going to be using these little jars. You can use any kind of jar that you want to use. We're just using these short, little chubby ones.
Okay, you tell me what to do.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is take the graham cracker crumbs and the brown sugar and put it in this larger bowl. And then you're going to mix it together. Just kind of get that incorporated so those giant chunks will disappear.
I'm a novice at this. I do a little bit of baking, but like nothing, you know.
Well, so far your mixing skills are very good.
Thank you. Break up all the little chunks, right?
Yeah, just as best as you can. You won't get all of them, but...
Okay, so it can be a little bit lumpy.
Chunky, yep.
Okay.
And you want to add in the cinnamon. Mix that in as well. And the last thing we'll do once you've got the cinnamon mixed in is pour in the melted butter. So all those crumbs are gone mostly, and now we're adding the butter. And we're just going to mix that until the butter's incorporated, and then we're going to start filling the jars.
So you're going to need to mix this for a little bit of time. It takes a little work, right? Mm-hmm. To get this all mixed in. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got the butter mixed in and the crust is ready. So we're going to take about 2 spoonfuls of the crust and we're just going to put it into the bottom of the jar and just press it down, not super firmly, just a little bit. And then we're going to pop them into the fridge just to let the butter re-solidify and they'll be nice and ready for the cheesecake topping.
If you're in a hurry, do you have to put it in the fridge or do you think it'll work without?
No, it will work without because it will just re-solidify after it's been out for long enough.
Okay, but if you've got time, go ahead and put it in the fridge.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you just want to kind of make it flat, just like that, and we're perfect. For the cheesecake filling part, the first thing you want to do is use your hand mixer just to cream up the cream cheese. Slow and steady to start it off. So we'll just let that get mixing a little bit more and then we'll be back to add in our next ingredients.
Okay, so sorry, I was going to just say that. It's really stuck in the beaters. Is it going to come out eventually?
Yes, it will,
good.
Definitely.
Okay.
And to start off that process, we're going to add in the little bit of lemon juice. Give a little bit of moisture to it. And once we've got that mixed in, we're going to add the whipping cream. So you want to do this first stage for just a little bit until it's all nice and creamy. And now we're going to whip the whipping cream until the whole thing is really thick. So Kristina's going to whip that for a while here, and then we'll be back when it's at the consistency that we're looking for.
And do I want to be mixing at the same time like pour it in or no?
Sure, you can start it off and then just slowly add it in.
Okay. So I don't want stuff flying everywhere.
Right. So we'll mix that up so you can see that the bowl is nice and thick. You can see that the batter is nice and thick here.
It's going to move your bowl around when you're mixing.
Yeah, it's a 2-person job. So what we're going to do is add the rest of the sugar, mix it up, and then we're going to add in the filling into the jar for our no-bake cheesecake. So we have our jars out of the fridge, and what we're going to do next is we're going to take a couple spoonfuls of the cheesecake filling, and then we're going to add that in here, and I'm just going to press it down and towards the outside of the jar. Just like this. Just try to keep it as neat as you can, but you don't have to. And if you want to like pipe in the cheesecake, you could do that as well.
That's a good idea.
Keep things extra clean. So I'm going to be using cherry pie filling to put on the top of mine. You don't have to use any kind of pie filling if you don't want a topping. Kristina's using, I think, blueberry you've got over there. Yeah, so if you want to leave that step out, you totally can. And then Kristina's going to be doing the craft with this after. So, like, how much do you want us to fill up the jar?
You want to leave just a little bit of space right beneath the threading where you're going to screw on the lid, because you want to make sure that the pretty topping is showing through. Like, you can kind of see that right there. So,
okay, so we're going to finish off a couple more, and then we'll be back to show you all the finished jars. So we have some more of our jars filled. I hope you enjoyed the experience today with our no bake. It's been fun to be shooting in LA. So thanks for helping me out.
Thank you.
So remember, you got to pop over to Kristina's channel, Star of May. She's going to show us, and me, how to finish off the jar for gift giving and parties and that sort of thing. So we'll put the link to her channel below in the show notes. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and make sure you subscribe to her channel. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, this is going to be
Good thing that was
off camera. Yeah.